Morning
Okay.
po.
Good morning, good morning. Sige, pa-activate lang ng camera. Okay, so for today, so iba na, no? Ang magiging class natin about TLE is totally different. Somehow, kasi we're going to discuss about vegetable gardening. So from ICT, from computer subjects, we're going to agriculture na. Okay. So how among you already have planted their what's this? Their pechay? Who got disconnected? It's Ago. Okay, Ago got disconnected. Okay, so here's the thing, ano? So may I ask you first, fourth graders, do you like eating vegetables? Yes? Yes, meron na ganun na. Yes. Okay, again, do you like eating vegetables? About the Steph? Yes. Right, that's good. How about this one? Do you know or alam nyo ba that what are the nutrients that you could get in eating vegetables? Alam nyo ba nutrients pala kayo nakukuha doon? Ikaw Cha, Ate Cha, anong vegetable ang kinakain mo?
Sitaw po.
Sitaw. Si Ate Miel? Ako si Ate Miel, hindi yata naririnig. Umalis pa. How about Ate Steph? What vegetable are you eating? Or what vegetable do you eat? Okay. Again, Ate Steph. Carrots. That's nice, carrots. And Ate Isa. Nakatago sa tiyo. Kalabasa kay Ate Miel. Si Isa nawala bigla. I don't know what happened to her. Disconnect kaya? Anyway, so yung so vegetables are important sources of many nutrients. Okay? There are many nutrients na binibigay ang mga gulay, So like potassium, dietary fiber, folate, vitamin A, and vitamin C. So last Wednesday, I told you to start planting your pechay. So sino yung nakapagtanim na? Ate Cha. How about Ate Miel and Ate Steph? Yes, ako eh. Ate Steph already had planted. How about Ate Miel? Not yet?
Nakaplant na po.
Nakaplant na. Anong plant mo? Pechay or mustard?
Pechay po.
Pechay. Ganito, no? Bakit si Kuya hindi pa nakapag-plant? Kung may seeds ka naman ng pechay. Saan galing ang seeds mo? Ate Miel? Nakabili ka na ng seeds? May kausap si Ate Miel. Ate Miel, hi? Okay, she left. Ate Miel, again. Focus, okay? Stay with me. So nakapagtanim ka na, right? Okay, unmute please. So, marami ka pang seeds? Wala na, meron pa. Kasi, please speak, okay? Ate Miel, please unmute and then talk to me. So, nakapagtanim ka na, Ate Miel? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so, yung sa tanim mo na yon, may seeds ka pa ba na natitira? Kasi maraming seeds yun pag bumili kasi ng seeds, marami. Wala nang seeds? Ano yun, binili mo ba yung seeds o binigyan ka lang?
Bumili po.
Bumili. Marami yung seeds ah. Hindi lang 100 yun pagka bumili ng seeds.
Hindi naman po kasi nagsasabi si Kuya PJ na plant po siya.
Oo, yun lang. Kaya pala. But anyway, ganito no. Sige, mamaya i-explain ko sa inyo yung gagawin nyo. There's a bit, medyo may malaking pagkakamaling ginawa si Ate Cha ano, doon sa kanyang pagpa-plant. Kasi she already sent the video to me. So, explain ko lang ano, doon sa plot ninyo, okay. Sige mamaya, ipapakita ko pala mamaya yung picture. Okay, so ipakita ko, we're going to continue the lessons. Pag nadaanan natin yung ano, yung picture, I'm going to explain to you what are you going to do. Okay, so sige, ipapakita ko na. So right now, you're seeing my urban garden. So rooftop garden ang tawag ko dyan. So I have a garden, mini garden sa taas ng bahay. Okay? So anong fruit yan? Nakikita nyo?
Strawberry po.
Strawberry, right? So I have strawberries at home. Ayan, so marami sila yan. Strawberries pa yan. And more strawberries. More. And more. And more. So medyo hilaw pa yun. Tapos ito, kung mapapansin nyo, on this left side, ang daming flowers, di ba? So those are the flowers of strawberries. So after the blooms, after they bloom, and they will become strawberries na. So they will become fruits. Okay? Then there's another strawberry. So you know, so as you can see, there are lots of flowers there. Okay? So from flowers, it will become fruits. Okay? Okay. That's the next one. Ano kaya yan? Yung nakikita nyo? What do you think is it?
Talong po.
Talong, that's right. Talong is eggplant. Okay. Okay, so that's the color violet that you can see, that you're seeing right now is the flower. Okay, that's the flower of eggplant. So after becoming a flower, eventually the flower will become a fruit, or it will bear an eggplant. Okay. Next, so there you go. So nakikita nyo ngayon ang plot. So that's my plot of pechay. Okay? So kapag kayo ay nagtanim ng pechay, you're going to use this finger, okay? You're going to use this finger, hingliliit. Okay? So bubutasin nyo, you're going to make holes on your soil, okay? So sa isang plot, so here in this plot, you're just going to make 9 holes, okay? 9 holes lang. So hole here, hole at the middle, hole there, tapos dito sa gitna, 3 holes, tapos 3 holes uli. Okay? Only 9 holes. Okay? Only 9. And then, who among you already have planted? How about Agu? Have you planted already? Not yet. Si Ate Mel nakapag-plant na. Si Ate Isa nakapag-plant na rin. Okay? So, here's the instruction, Agu, okay? And Ate Cha, pwede mo pang gawa ng paraan kasi yung seeds mo nasa ibabaw ng soil, okay? Gawin mo ng paraan mamaya. So ganito gagawin, ano? You're going to insert your finger, okay? 9 holes only, okay? 9 holes lang. 1 hole here, 1 hole over there, another here, then 3 holes uli, in the middle, tapos 3 holes uli, okay? Tapos for each hole that you had dug in, you're just going to place 2, okay? Dalawa lang, 2 seeds per hole. Dalawang buto lang kada butas. Right? Sayang yung buto pag nilagay niyo lahat. So only 2 seeds per hole. Okay? And then cover them up. Pag nakita mo yung seeds na nakalubog na, cover them. Okay, cover them with soil. And then water the soil. And keep them moisted. Okay, as you can see, meron pa ako rito styro sa baba. Okay, there's still styro here. What I did here was I covered this plot every night or every afternoon. Tapos in the morning, tsaka ko lang siya tatanggalin yung cover. Kasi if you have cats or maybe your neighbors have cats, there's a tendency that those cats will poop on your soil or on your plant or your plot. Okay, so for you to be able to avoid that to happen, for you to be able to prevent that to happen, you must cover them up. Okay, cover your plot, or you can also use plastic forks, tinidor, okay, tinidor na plastic forks. Okay, pwede nyo itusok doon. So imagine if there are forks there, of course the cats won't be able to poop, right? Siyempre matutusok yung puwet nila. Di ba? So sometimes there are times that you'll be seeing forks na nakatusok sa lupa. Okay? So that's the purpose of that forks. Okay? So again, you may use forks or you may cover them up. Okay? You may cover your plot using this styro. Okay? Okay, understood? How about Kuya Ago? Okay. Understood. Okay, so you're just going to do that. Okay, 9 holes only, 9 holes per plot. And then place 1 to 2 seeds per hole, and then cover them right after. Okay, cover them with soil and then water them. You must keep the soil moisted, right? Don't let it dry. Okay, I also have, so aside from petchay, I also have oregano. Okay, this oregano plant. This calamansi. These are chili. Okay, chili plants, and we're already here back in our strawberries. Okay. So yung petchay, I'm going to show you up. So this ito yung magiging itsura niya, no? So your petchay will look like here. Look like with this one. Okay, pagka sila ay fully grown na, well developed na yung inyong petchay, so ganyan na magiging itsura niya, right? Malalaki yan, they are big. So ito yan. So Ate Hermione is holding one. So ganyan siya kalaki. Just look how big are the leaves of the petchay once you already harvest it. Once na-harvest nyo na siya. So actually, planting vegetables or planting vegetable crops is a good hobby, That's a very good hobby and a beneficial activity. So after a few months of taking care and waiting for the plant to grow, a gardener like you, so kayo yung gardener, di ba? So gardener like you will expect a fruitful season, di ba? Napakabunga. You will be expecting fruitful season after a while. So that's why, by the way, this is what's this? This is chili pepper. No, bell pepper rather. This is bell pepper. Okay. Okay, so alam nyo ba? You can support your family's everyday meal if you have a vegetable garden at home. So imagine, if you want to eat, you're just going to pick vegetables from your garden. Diba? If you want ginataang kalabasa, just pick from your garden. Get kalabasa from your garden. Get string beans from your garden. It's like that. So, and of course, you're very sure that every vegetables or every foods you're going to eat are all fresh, right? because they came from your garden. They are freshly picked. And you also know to yourself that the vegetables that you're going to pick are all safe to eat. Why? Because you're not going to put insecticides on it. No chemicals, no insecticides. Diba? So that means your own vegetables from your garden are all fresh and chemical free. Okay, understand? Do you follow? All right, so before you start, before you start your own vegetable garden, it's important to know, or it is important to study first the different vegetable crops, the seasons where they would grow best, and the plant appropriate in the place. Kasi baka mamaya, you wanted to plant strawberries, but you're living in a seaside. So di ba in a seaside is very hot, right? Mainit sa tabing dagat. So it means it will be hard for you to grow strawberries in that location. So for us, we are here in Mendez. It's quite cold here, right? So dito, we can grow strawberries here in our place kasi it's cold. Okay, in planting calendar, let's start with January. Okay, January. Bitter gourd. Do you know bitter gourd? Ago, have you eaten bitter gourd already? Not yet. But do you eat vegetables? Yes. Okay. Miel, Ate Miel, hi. Alam mo kung anong bitter gourd? Do you know bitter gourd is? That's bitter gourd. What is it?
Bitter gourd.
In Filipino, what do you think it is? Ay, hindi ba alaala, hindi kilala yung gulay, ano? So anyone? Sino nakakakilala sa gulay na yan? Who knows that vegetable? Bitter gourd is ampalaya, okay? Ampalaya. Next is cauliflower, okay? I hope you guys are writing down. Okay, so for January, bitter gourd, cauliflower. O, sino sa inyo nakakain na ng cauliflower? Who among you have eaten cauliflower? Okay, good for chat. How about sweet potato? What is sweet potato in Filipino?
Po.
What chat?
Patatas po.
Potato is a patatas, but sweet potato is not a patatas.
French fry.
No. Sweet potato. Ayan, no? That is a sweet potato. Starts with letter K in Filipino. K. What is it, Ago?
Kamote.
Yes, that's right. Kamote. Okay, kamote siya. Kamote. Okay, next. Okay, in American English, it's tomato. In British English or from UK, it is pronounced as tomato. So tomato or tomato is what in Filipino? Ano naman sa Tagalog yan? In Filipino. Of course, will be in Taglish. Diba?
Kamatis po.
Kamatis, that's right, kamatis. Next is onion. How about onion?
Sibuyas po.
Yes, sibuyas. Okay, sibuyas. Are you guys familiar with those vegetables? Yes or no? Yes for Ago, okay?
Yes.
Okay, how about chili?
Sili.
Yeah, sili. So dito sa atin in the Philippines, we call that siling labuyo. Okay? Next is cabbage. Cabbage? What is cabbage?
Repolyo.
Yes, that's right, repolyo. Ago, have you eaten one of these? Cabbage?
Opo.
Right. How about Ate Steph? Nakakain ka na ng cabbage? Have you eaten cabbage already? Or repolyo in Filipino? It's I wasn't able to hear it. Okay. Next is lettuce. One of my favorite, lettuce. Yeah, so lettuce is different sa cabbage, makaiba sila. So by the way, I also had lettuce at home sa ating garden. Yung lettuce na nakikita nyo, the lettuce that you can see here in my screen, is called iceberg lettuce. Okay? Meron din tinatawag na Romanian. Okay? So that's called iceberg. And there's also called Romanian. Sorry. Romanian. Sorry, misspelled. So there are two, iceberg and Romanian. Okay, next. For January is called mung bean. Alam niyo kung anong mung bean?
Munggo po.
No. Pag siya ay tumubo na, hindi na siya munggo. It's already called, dito sa atin, sa palengke, mas kilala siya as toge. Right? Toge. Next sa ating list ay ang mustard greens. Okay? So kung hindi kayo nakabili ng pechay, ito pwede nyo itanim, mustard greens. Okay? Mustard greens. Mustard, kasi kaya ako tinawag ng mustard greens, meron pa kasi tinatawag ng mustard tree. Okay? So mustard tree is different with mustard greens. Mustard tree is very tall. Hindi pa ako nakakita ng personal dito ng mustard tree. Okay, next is patola. I just don't know what's the English of patola, so I just just encoded patola. Are you guys writing down? Okay, nagra-write. Okay, next is bok choy. Bok choy is pechay, okay? So bok choy is the Chinese name of pechay. Okay? Chinese cabbage, bok choy. Next is sayote. Okay, sayote, also in January, and also mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms. Kasama rin sa January. I just forgot to place it there. Okay. Again, for January, bitter gourd, cauliflower, sweet potato, tomato, onion, chili, cabbage, lettuce, mung bean, mustard greens, patola, sayote, and bok choy, and mushrooms. Okay. Kaya that's why I ask you to plant pechay or mustard greens since it's already January. Okay, so in the month of January, yes, Agos, okay, go ahead. Okay, for the month of March, month of February. For the month of February, so kasama rito ang natawag na bitter gourd ulit. Bitter gourds ang palaya. How about squash? Do you know squash? Squash. Who knows squash? Ate Isa, you're not speaking. Let's try Ate Isa. Sige, pakita ko yung picture . So that's the image of squash. Ano yan?
Kalabasa po.
Ayun, kalabasa. Naunahan para si Ate Isa. Okay, next to squash is sweet potato again. Next is eggplant. What's eggplant?
Talong po.
Talong. Okay, eggplant talong. Hindi siya tinanim na itlog, okay? Hindi siya itlog na halaman. So bitter gourd, squash, sweet potato, eggplant for February. And meron pa, okay? There's more. Are you done? Are you done writing? Okay, after eggplant for February are Lettuce. So once again, lettuce. Ito na yung munggo. Okay, munggo. There you go. Next, bok choy or pechay. Bok choy or pechay. Sayote, once again. Have you seen sigarilyas? Nakakita na kayo ng sigarilyas? Not yet?
Opo.
Ayan. Ayun yung itsura ng sigarilyas. Okay? It's smaller than sayote talaga in person. Huh? So, sigarilyas. Ayan. Not sigarilyo, ha? Sigarilyas. So, those are the crops for February. And also, mushrooms. Ulit, mushrooms. Kasama ulit ang mushrooms sa February. Okay, we're going to March. For the month of March, ay bitter gourd. Again, bitter gourd, always present ng bitter gourd kasi bitter gourd is all season talaga, no? For the whole year, pwede kang magtanim ng bitter gourd or ampalaya. Okay, next is squash. Squash is kalabasa. Next is lettuce. Bok choy, again, pechay is bok choy, okay? And again, mushroom. Okay, for the month of April, medyo marami-rami rin itong April ulit. For the month of April, pasok sa ating vegetable calendar ay bitter gourd. As what I have told you, bitter gourd is all season. For the whole year, you may plant bitter gourd. Squash or kalabasa. Lettuce. Okay, lettuce. Munggo. Okra. Okay. Sino sa inyo nakakain ng mga okra? All right. For Ate Miel, Ate Cha. Ago, have you tried lettuce already? Yeah, you're just quite far. Are you using phone or using laptop? Ago.
Cellphone po.
A cellphone, okay. Okay, ang linaw ng boses ni Ago. Okay, so for April again, kasama ulit ang bok choy. Bok choy is included in April. Sigarilyas. So they're just terms that I don't know in English, ano? That's why it's called sigarilyas. Patani, okay, that's patani. I just don't know how they call it in English. The sigarilyas and patani. Maybe I could ask your mom, Ago, how does she call those vegetables, right? Right. So next, is for the month of May, so bitter gourd is still included here. Next is squash. Maybe we're just going to do it a little faster. Sweet potato, right? Sweet potatoes included too. Chili, right? Chili pepper. Lettuce again. So bitter gourd, sweet potato, squash, chili, lettuce. There's still more. There's still more for the month of May. Okay, for the month of May, you may also plant, or you may also start planting string beans. Okay, do you know string beans? What string beans? Nakakain na ba kayo niyan?
Sitaw po.
Sitaw, right? Sitaw ang string beans. So masarap yan kasama ng kalabasa. Okay? String beans and squash all together and gata, right? Or just string beans adobo. String beans adobo is quite tasty. Okay, next is bataw, right? Bataw. And again, mushrooms for the month of May. Okay, for the month of June, okay, you may start planting bitter gourd, always present. Si bitter gourd talaga napakasipag pumasok. Next is a squash. Actually, they're tropa siguro sila ni squash, ano? Squash and bitter gourd. I think they're friends. They've been together all through the year. Next is chili, right? Chili pepper. String beans, right? String beans once again for the month of June. Eggplant. bataw. I'm just doing this slower now since I know you guys are writing down. Okay, next, lettuce. We're still in the month of June, right? Okay, munggo. Maybe you just have to write them fast, a little bit faster. Patani. Anyway, I'm going to upload our video later. Patola. Sayote. Sigarilyas. Right? So those are for June. Again, lettuce, patani, sayote, munggo, patola, sigarilyas. Earlier, the given are bitter gourd, squash, chili, string beans, eggplant, bataw. And for the next, again, bok choy, upo. So sino na nakakain ng upo sa inyo? Ginisang upo, masarap yung ginisang upo with kamatis. Right? Right, for the month of July and August, okay, for July and August, we have bitter gourd, okay, sweet potato, eggplant, and mushrooms. Kasama uli ang mushrooms, okay? All through the year, all through the year, mushrooms is included, okay? Just like bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is always included in from January to December. Okay, going to September. September, the crops included are bitter gourd, tomato or tomato, right? Sweet potato, chili, munggo, lettuce, right? So those are for September. Meron pa yan, meron pa next slide, okay? Okay, 4 minutes left. Medyo bibilis ako ng konti, ah. So the crops for September are string beans, eggplant, bataw, patola, bok choy or pechay, sigarilyas. Also included is upo, right? Upo. And again, mushroom. Okay, mushrooms also included. Okay, next to our list in October. October naman tayo. October, bitter gourd. Yan, sabi ko nga, always present kasi all throughout the year, pwede siyang itanim. Squash. Chili. Pwede pa rin string beans. Eggplant. Bataw, right? Gininaw si Ago. It's quite coherent, right? It's freezing. Okay, next is lettuce, munggo, patola, bok choy. I'm already doing it a bit faster. Sayote, sigarilyas, and upo, right? Those are for October. And again, mushroom, okay? Mushroom only for October. And then for the months, okay, I'm going to wait for you. Okay, for November and December, so bitter gourd. Just tell me if Miss Marlon is already calling, okay? Bataw, squash, sweet potato, tomato, lettuce. So those are the crops or the vegetables that are best to plant during November and December. Meron pa tayo, meron pa. Okay, also included in November and December are munggo, patola, bok choy, sayote, sigarilyas, chili. All right. Meron pa tayo isang page, okay? And for our last slide, kasi we're already out of time. Okay, next ay string beans, eggplant, and upo. All right, so those are the crops that that are best to be planted during November and December. So they are